repentant cultists. That's the word I was looking for. When they had the NSAS, the policemen that were harassing and then extorting young people, including killing younger people, called the SARS, that led to the October 2020's protest. We realized that some of them are the repentant armed robbers, repentant cultists, repentant assassins, hardened criminals. And the concept of putting them together as the IG, police IG, which is the police IG of Nigeria that created them, was that they are responsive to the police IG only. Did you get that now? They put together killers, murderers, hardened criminals, and they now give them guns, more or less like the license to kill. So their reason for doing that, from what I heard, was that they have some very smart, fine officers doing their proper investigations and all that too, right? But you see those ones that you see on the street that barely wears any uniform, and they'll be putting on a bulletproof vest with SARS written behind it, or just ordinary black shirts and all that, with guns, drunk, high on drugs and all of that. They said the idea was because they were criminals. So if they send them to go and face any form of, armed robbery, like violent criminals, like kidnappers, armed robbers, like that. So they are there, more or less like to redeem themselves. Do you get that now? So they are there to make sure that neutralizing those criminals, either killing them or getting them, is the way they, as repentant criminals, will redeem themselves. I don't understand this mad concept, because there's something called background check that you do when you want to bring people into the security sort of like system, Abby. You have to do background check, you have to do a lot of things, right? But cultist in Amotekun, cultist too, who knows that his job is to go and face Fulani terrorist. But right now, he's got the license to carry any gun they give to him and to terrorize the same people he's meant to protect, like your police, like they are doing. That's promotion. Now, talking about police, by the way, the police have released the CCTV footage of the night when the armed robbers attacked that Arise News journalists, some Toshiku Maduagwu, who died in an attempt to run away from the armed robbers. And she lived at the top floor of her flat. And, she fell to her death. So according to police, they've arrested 12 armed robbers responsible for that tragedy. And first, the CCTV. I don't know if they were shouting area or they are speaking Hausa. But you could hear them, right? So according to the police, they said the armed robbers, when they gain access to our flat, he was already by our balcony, holding on to it like that, while all our body was like already here. So when the armed robbers approached the balcony, one of them grabbed her arm or hand, but he still slid off, like slipped off. She fell to her death. Interrogating them yesterday, a police sort of PRO, I think, heard this.
Everyone, my name is SP Josephine Ade. I'm the Police Public Relations Officer for FCT Police Command, and today we're here once again to roll out the FCT Police Command achievement under the leadership of the Commissioner of Police FCT, CP Ajao S. Adewale, PSC MNI PS. The Commissioner of Police, if you remember the incident that happened at Katampe Gishiri, where the Arise presenter was killed, the robbery incident, unfortunate incident happened, and the Commissioner of Police came out to promise residents of FCT that he was going to fish out the perpetrators. With that, the Commissioner of Police launched an investigating team led by ACP Victor Godfrey. He's the Commander Scorpion Squad, and today we are here to roll out the achievement. The squad, Scorpion Squad, went out to ensure the arrest of these suspects. There are about 12 of them. I won't give you all the keys. I want you to hear it out from the mouth of the suspect. We're going to start with, what's your name?
My name is Sani Suraju.
Okay, I want you to speak out. Let the world hear you. What is your involvement with these people? Why you are here? What happened? What's your name again?
My name is Sani Suraju.
Sani Suraju.
Suraju.
So why are you here? Can you speak English or you want to speak Hausa?
You speak Hausa.
Oh yeah, let's hear you.
Ranar na ɗauke su a mota 206. Abba ne ya kira ni. Na je mabushi ya ban Abba. Ya ban makullin mota 206. Na ɗauke su, na zo sauka, na ɗauki wa'annan mutum biyun, na wuce wannan ya na ɗauko su dogo da suwaye.
Ka ɗauke su a sauka?
A sauka.
A nan suke da zama?
A nan suke da zama.
Waye ne Abba?
Abba gang leader Abba Tabo.
To kai ne direba?
Ni ne direba. Na ɗauke su ya muka shiga Katampe. Da muka shiga Katampe muna shiga unguwai, akwai wasu gidaje guda biyu masu iri ɗaya.
An nuna muku gidan ne ko kun shiga ne?
Ba nuna ma gidan bane ba, kawai mun shigo ne ba inda za mu je.
Okay. Mun shigo ne kawai?
Mun shigo ne kawai. Ya ce in yo baya. Na yi ribas na dawo. Ya leƙa gidan ya ce ba ma wannan za mu shiga ba, mu ƙara gaba. Muna ƙara gaba ya muka je wannan gida mai kyau da motoci a ciki. Ya na goga fakin ya ce dan kau da motar daga wajen, ko da ma'aikata suna shigowa.
Ko da police
suna shigowa abinda suke, idan ja mota in kauce daga wajen. Ya na kauce suka shiga cikin gidan. To daga cikin gidan ina ta jin ihu, ana dan harbe-harbe, ina tsaye na soke gilas, ina hango ta mata daga sama tana neman maɓoya. Daga saman bene ta kama wani waje ta ɓoye tana lilo. Sun ma ba su abin da ke faruwa ba, tana sai na haura ba ta jin Hausa, wanda na iske a wajen ba sanya suke ba, kuma ta ne kuka suke baya da Hausa shi ma bai jin Turanci. Ni kuma ban jan ni Hausa nake ji, su kuma ba su jan Hausa. Nake cewa ta tsaya kar ta faɗo, in hauro in taimake ta tsaya. Har na haura na je inda take.
Kun ɗauka wani abu a gidanta? Everyone, my name is SP Josephine Ade. I'm the Police Public.
So SP Josephine didn't tell us what their suspect was saying. But to those of you who understand the Hausa very well, I bet you grab it. So he was telling them how one Bala took them to Katampe and what happened in Katampe, and how he was involved. Somebody said that, did you see the face of the attackers in that CCTV? And I'm like, they may have facial recognition, because if you check the CCTV, seems the camera was trying to pick faces as well. Like it's got this, this kind of image capture, something like that framed, followed the, so the police released the, what they call the CCTV camera or the footage. And they said they've captured the 12 people who did it. I understand that we don't trust the police. But for the family of the victims, including the security guy or the gate man of the estate, who was also shot and killed, right? So this is probably going to give them a closure. You get what I mean? And you would expect the police to possibly do their job that way on every case. You know what I mean? So let's give them the benefit of the doubt, because the police IG stopped them from showing the faces of suspects anymore. That is why the Abuja bride, the female bride, right? They showed their faces. Okay, but we'll keep following and monitoring that. There is a conclusion of Operation Crocodile Lift. What's that name again? Crocodile Lift, a joint operation, kind of like training between French forces and some of their West African colleagues, like Nigeria. So their effort is to train the Nigerian officials on how to combat or fight, you know what I mean, like the terrorism and all that. So they had their session also this time concluded, and they spoke to the journalist. I just want to put that out there.
I'm Colonel Brunet. I'm the commanding officer of the landing group inside the landing craft ship Tonnerre, which you can see here on the sea. On board, I'm commanding a lot of troops that participate to this famous exercise, Crocodile Lift, and we are very glad to participate each year to this exercise with a powerful nation such as Nigeria. Thank you very much.
Okay.
You've
been going around some countries in Africa for like 3 months.
Yes.
And you are here right now. Can you tell us the essence of this your exercise?
And again, in that respect, sir, can you tell us your presence in this training now? Can you tell us the respect you have for Nigeria's sovereignty, especially in relation to protection of our natural resources?
We are here in the Gulf of Guinea to train, to participate with our African partners to different exercises, to train together like this exercise. So it's a lot of coordination between our both armed forces, Navy, Army as I'm concerned. So it's a very impressive and good cooperation with Nigeria Navy forces or Nigeria Armed Forces.
Okay, now you come every year. You come every year. What is the new thing? What is the new thing you brought in this year's exercise?
This year?
Yeah, because you usually come every year.
Yes, this year we could deploy this new vehicle. It's a new vehicle to cooperate with the Nigeria, and it's very new for France too. So it's a good opportunity for us to deploy this new vehicle here in Nigeria.
Okay. All right, thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, sir, to you, sir. What's the assessment of this exercise, sir, and how will you relate this in real life scenarios?
Well, thank you very much. I think it's open to all to see. The exercise was a success. The display is actually part of a 2-day event. Yesterday they had to go to sea, so today is to show the landing part of the exercise. So I think it was a success.
Okay, to what extent do you think this exercise will add to the proficiency of the Nigerian Navy and even the armed forces?
The Nigerian Navy over the years, which you could attest to that, have been quite professional. Now this exercise is part of our partnership program within the Gulf of Guinea. Now the Gulf of Guinea and the involvement of the French Navy is part of efforts to partner with member states. So for me, we're already doing what we need to do. We've secured our maritime domain, excellent. And this has given rise to piracy cases that have reduced tremendously over the years.
All right, your name on tape. Your name on tape.
My name? Rear Admiral I.C. Opala. I'm the acting FOC, Naval Doctrine Command.
So it is a joint operation, a joint training operation between French forces, French Navy and Nigeria Navy, to strengthen the Nigeria's maritime control of their own territorial water to improve security. Yeah. So can I ask us for a very quick favor, especially those of you on Facebook and on YouTube, if we can take just 1 minute. I'll be here drinking my water, right? Let's take a minute to actually like the broadcast. If you haven't done that already, if you have not, yeah, just take a moment and like it and just relax, all right? Then we will continue because we are going to Lagos after this. So we are currently like 1,000 of us on YouTube, by the way, and about 80 of us on Facebook. So we can make it count. Just a break, quick one. You can grab the remote control. If you are watching it on TV, you can grab the remote control, right? And just scribble straight onto move the mouse until you get to that sign of and just click it. It's like, let's see who can take, if we can take the number to maybe 400, 500 before we continue. I know it's going to be like forever, right? So please take a moment and do that if you haven't. So thank you. I've been seeing the reactions, by the way. So we are still less than 300 that have done that already. So quick. You know, the good thing about it is that, right? If you make sure that you like the broadcast and you let it count, it is going to help the video, right, get kind of like recommended. And for those who are already struggling with notifications, they don't get notifications, they are like, they don't even know when Maiyegun is live, you could be saving me a lot on that. Yeah? Thank you. So now we are over 300. Let us continue. I will remind you again before we end the chart. Right. The Ronukus have built reputation around their tribal bigotry and other hateful kind of like push, all in defense of Tifnumbu. They have told specifically the Igbos to leave Lagos. Lagos is Yoruba land. Yorubas, every Yoruba, you know, from every part of Yoruba land have the right to become anything in Lagos because it is our land and all that. So this kind of like arguments, right, is what the Ronukus kind of pushed. They said they are protecting Lagos because these people want to take Lagos. They want to take our land. They must respect our culture. They must respect their host and all that stuff. So lately, it seems that inside the Ronu, there is also another Ronu, or there are many Ronus inside Ronu, as everybody is discovering his own place. So they are putting forward arguments around it. Yeah. Oh, do you want me to take calls this evening? Don't worry, we'll try that. Let's see if we can keep the number going. Okay. So that is why you should please share it and like the broadcast. Okay. So since most of these tirades are always happening on the internet, so yesterday they called for a space on Twitter where they were having conversation around why is everybody from Lagos? Why is every Ronu is from Lagos? Why is every Ronuku is about Lagos? Are all the Yorubas from Lagos? So the Ronukus were like, no, Lagos is our is a Yoruba, this and another. For those of you who actually follows the the convo. Then the Ronuku started telling themselves at some point that if your mama be Igbo, you know be Yoruba, you are a tainted blood. So it now got to a stage where they're like, wait, you that is talking, are you not from Kwara? Say, yes, I'm from Kwara, but yes, I am a Yoruba and Lagos is our. I say, you, are you not from Ekiti? Say, yes, as a Yoruba man, I must. I say, why you know they protect Ekiti? Why you know they fight for Ekiti? Why are you not fighting for Kwara the same you are passionately? Because it is not about Lagos, it is about Tifnumbu. Then what happened to those who are the true and the real indigenes of Lagos? What are we going to do about them now? Because those ones, they are there watching everybody say,